Cents with Ellenbecker Investment Group. Well, the stock market is like a roller coaster, up and down and up and down. But as our next guest says, even if that makes your head spin, no one ever jumps off a moving roller coaster, and you shouldn't either.
You know, that's true. No one ever does jump off a moving roller coaster.
Not a tilt-a-whirl.
Yeah, well, today we start a new 4-part series. It's called Making the Volatility of the Market Work for You, Not Against You, with Karen Ellenbecker. Great to have you.
Thank you.
Let's get right into this. Okay, since June, the stock market's been like a roller coaster, up and down. There have been some really good days, though. It can kind of make you feel sick, but it also makes you feel scared, depending on how much money you have in there.
Well, most people get frightened because they don't really understand what they own. And so the whole idea is it really working for me or isn't it? And the truth of it is, the more times the market goes down over your lifetime, if you have high quality investments that are dividend reinvesting, the more income you'll have over time. But people really get excited when the market's up, and then they think, well, maybe I should sell, maybe I should get out. And if you get out, very often you don't know when to get back in. And so that's the big dilemma. When do you get back in? If you own high quality investments in all different asset classes of your portfolio, it pays to stay in. But the real thing is, the key is high quality. Nobody wants to go to the supermarket and get stale bread on sale. You want to get good stuff on sale. And so a lot of people don't own good things. So then should you kind of get out of the market? Maybe, and get something better. But it's hard to determine how to do that. And that's the real issue, is owning quality.
So, like you said, with the roller coaster, I mean, even if it's kind of up and down, if your stock, if it's kind of making you a little scared, you shouldn't jump off, you shouldn't sell any of those investments? Or are you saying you just need to be smart about it?
It depends. When the market is up, and what we're going to do is, over the next 3 weeks, we're going to look at large cap growth, we're going to look at income and growth, and we're going to look at fixed income. And I can relate it really easy to my grandson Joe, Julie's son. He's 14. When he gets up to play baseball, he gets up to that plate, he wants to hit a home run. I mean, he isn't thinking about anything but a home run. If he strikes out, it's like, well, I got a lot more time to go, right? And then I'll always say, the next asset class is bases loaded. Something's always happening. Something's always, that's like a dividend paying stock. And then we look at sitting on the bench. Of course, Joe never wants to sit on the bench. But that's sort of, I'll say, Joe, you've got to rest. That's where the fixed income portion of the portfolio is, the safety of the portfolio. If you've got high quality investments in every one of those asset classes, it works for you in an up market and a down market. So let's look at the growth part of the portfolio. That's price appreciation. You have to rebalance, you have to harvest. That's the only way it works. You know what most people do? They watch it go up, they watch it go down, they watch it go up, and then they turn around when the market goes, they say, I've lost this much money. They really haven't lost it unless they've sold it. But most people don't harvest. They don't take any profits off. You look at that income and growth, well, that's a high quality dividend paying stock. So here's the question, Tiff. Would you like to buy that stock when it's high in the market, if you're reinvesting dividends, or would you rather buy it when they're low? Low. Absolutely. That means your portfolio's got to go down. So if you know what you own, and if it's high quality, you go, yay, it's down, I'm buying more shares, because income is paid on the amount of shares you own, not on the value of the shares. So each one of the asset classes, and that's what we'll go over in more detail, should work for you. And that's why people get frightened, is because they don't know what their plan is. And the talking heads out there, you know, are telling you the market's doing this, the market's doing that, it's going to blow up. It doesn't matter if you own quality and if you're harvesting and you have a plan.
So it's about that balance, too. It's about having some maybe that are more volatile, some that are more stable, and others that are kind of in that middle ground. Is that the point?
Oh, you just walked into it.
Yay! Next blonde hair might fool you, but...
Next time, I am literally bringing a window. I'm going to carry a window in here, and it's a great big window. And if my grandson Joe hit a ball through that window, I'd be responsible to pay for the whole window to be repaired. But if you have a window with panes in it, and the ball goes through one pane, I'm just responsible for one pane. That's what you're talking about, diversification.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Yeah. And so a visual really helps people to understand it, because diversification is the most important part. And, of course, the rebalancing, taking profits.
So it's balancing, harvesting, which means taking some of the profits.
High quality.
High quality. A lot of people are going to say, is it better to just never get on the roller coaster? Is that safest?
Well, think about this. Taxes. Inflation, 2.7 is about an average. Volatility of the market. And the scariest thing that I have for my clients who are retirement is healthcare costs. So if you don't get on the roller coaster, look at what interest rates are right now. That fixed income box, which is maybe 2%, that you can get a nice fixed income return, that's conservative. Well, you can't even keep up with inflation. So the key is being able to find the balance with how much risk are you willing to assume in that growth box, which is price appreciation, Joe's home runs. How much are you able to put into the income and growth, which is the dividend reinvestment, and how much in the fixed?
Yep.
And younger, you'll have more in growth, but as you get towards retirement and spending, you're going to have less.
Yeah, what I think is wonderful is that a lot of people's stomach, it goes up and down with the roller coaster of the stock market. If you feel like that and your head's sort of spinning listening to this, you need to call and make an appointment so that you understand what you own or what you should own. And you can get a free copy of Choosing a Financial Advisor to help you sort it out. We have a copy here. Just call 262-691-3200. You can call Karen. She'll meet with you personally. Her phone number is that number. You can reach them too at ellenbecker.com. And Tiff is holding a copy of Choosing a Financial Advisor. What to know before you invest.
Well, that's hard. People don't know who to trust, and so it's hard to do it on your own.
It's a great guide.
It's hard to do it on your own.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. See you soon.